Let me just do a quick video. Show how I use the money zones along with the signal sniper, the sniping signals, right? So normally most people have their trading view on UTC 5, right? Let me just pop this over here. I don't need to have that there. Right, New York. When I'm trading, do you ever see a chart? Right, I'm on Brisbane. All right, so let me just pause these. Go off. All right. So, okay. So this here, for anyone that wants to reference this, well, I'm here in Australia, so to the 24th, the 11th, but I'm here in Australia. So, for example, this here is the weekend, then the market opens Sunday. For me, it's Monday morning. Right. So what I do is I come through here and I go from the power hours when I wake up, right? So tomorrow morning, I'll have the power hour. It's on the 5 minute. I'm taking a 5 minute candle. This one here, look at the time, 15. Right? In Zoom, in Telegram, go to pin message. And it's got all the info in here. Right. Right. How to use Signal Sniper, money zone times. You just click on it. Right. There's a template in here as well that's going to put the orb on for you. Right. I've got this in here. How to set up part 1, how to set up 2, how to trade it. Right. Okay. All right. So you go into money zone times, click on it, takes you here. Right. There's World Buddy. It's an app. So money zone times, New York time. Right. So on your trading view, it's on UTC, right? You have a look. And see UTC, New York, -5. Different time of the year, it'll be -4. All right. So that's why I've got UTC. So I do it on the 5 minute and the 15 minute. Money zone times. Right. I have this here. Right. These are the different zones. And from the zones, I trade off them. I can make money off them. So you can see here, power hour, 15:05 is the candle. So you come onto here. Right, so what I'm doing is, I'll just draw it up. I'm on the 5 minute chart, right? Whether you use a normal candle, right? I put on the template because it's going to have the right. If you have it on, just have it on Vantage, right? If you're on, right? But the template, I go over it in the video. Right. This here, if I just hide, right, it's taking this 5 minute candle. See notice the time, 15, and I'm either buying or selling out from it. So I have multiple zones. Power hours when I wake up. Right. It is 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On TradingView, this is what it comes up as. Right. So this is here, London money zones. We've got New York, so pretty much, I don't think this is an official London Open, but it's near London. So from 1 to 3, I have my zones. It keeps on moving, but I just start this off because it's the start. around the volume when it comes in. Right. So I draw up the 5-minute chart, right? And you'll see as I go through it. Okay. So there's my 5-minute candle. Draw my zone from wick to wick, sell. Right. So I have that. And then what I do, right, this is lining up as well, telling me it's selling. Where's my little line? It's not a yellow line. Signal line, confirmation line, holding line. Oh, oh, okay. It's underneath, strong sell. In here, okay, for every zone. So I can get in here 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, depending on the candles. I trade depending on the candles. Well, if it's wickety, I go out, I just take my money, get back in later. So from this here, I looked at the signal sniper, right, to get my money. Okay, there's my orb, and I can go to the 1 minute. Right, called a sell as well. Then I can take this, see this pullback here? This pullback in a bearish trend. This is all crossed over. Bearish. I can come in here and go to 15 second. I can get entries as well because it's in a downtrend. Right? It's very easy. I want to say, like, the money that you can make with this is ridiculous. Right, here's my orb, my money zone. Pull back, get in. Pull back, get in. Right? Okay, so this on the 3 minute. Once you watched a few videos and the live sessions, you'll get it. Right. Notice what happens here. Right. This crosses over moving averages. I go to the 1 minute. Right. This crosses over. I'm looking only for sells. So I have this chart open. I look at the 3, I look at the 5. This is crossed over. Right. It'll be like spiked out, but it's underneath. Right. We'll only see this starting to happen. Right. I can see price is underneath. Right. My zone. Right. Curls over. I'm only taking sells. I'm only taking buys. I'm taking sells. And then this, while this is doing this nicely apart, I can scalp this. Right. Okay, so I take my money, get in, take my money, get in. Right. Then I do my Sydney. Right. So I have my power hour. I wake up 6 a.m. Sydney. Our market opens at 9 a.m. my time. Right, so this one here, right, Sydney, okay, which is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right. On TradingView, it's this. I'm taking the 5-minute candle. Right. And here's my money. There's a pullback. So I can get in. I can get in. Right, this is 20 is the money zone. They had really big zones this morning. Sometimes they're not that big. This is a market open. But this here, bearish underneath. Right. Okay. And I can start looking. I can just even scalp this. Right. There'd be a little order block here, something like that here. Boom. Then get back in. Boom. So if you go back, if you have a look, all the times, right, you can come in. There's my money. There's my money if it's above. Boom. Okay, back test. Right, it's a bit similar, as I say in here, it can be risky. So risky, but I make money on it. Right, see? Boom, underneath. See how it's underneath? Same rules. Underneath, right? When it's above, but look to the left, see there's same, right? You want to make sure you look to the left, there's resistance, right? But there's your money that will, this is coming into the Sydney, the Asian, so I have this here. Right, so it's like a zone, right here, there's my money. So I got in, when it broke this morning in the live session, right? Because it could have bounced up, but it finally broke down, and there was your money. Right. There was a bearish pullback. So in here, right, all in here, I'm looking for, things to get in. So then I go after that, London 1. Now, I don't think this is officially London open, right? But there's volume that comes in. Sometimes it's a bit funny, but see how the price respects. It drops here. Always look to the left, right? This is where the market took off. So it broke this trend line. This is my London 1, right? So in here, I'll have this as a reference as well. Right. London 1 a.m. See, I can get in, make some money. Right. It's above the moving average. See here, crossed over, boom. It's crossed over. See how beautiful this is? I use this. This is telling me to get in as well. Follow it. You can stay in all the way until it goes red, and then I go onto the smaller time frame. But I'm on a 5-minute to get my orb. It's a 5-minute candle. This is the first one, London 1. All right. So what I do then, right, if I come onto my orb, now it's going to be on my time, so just ignore it. Right. So what time was it for London 1? London 1, right, 1 a.m. this time here. Right, so you put that into the orb. Right. 1, 5 minute. Right. It's got to be on the 5 here. 1 to 105 UTC negative, right, 5. Right. Same as here, UTC negative 5, which is right, New York time. And over there it is between 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. is where I do London 1, London 2, London 3. Right. And then I come in. Right. Okay. Marks that, see, I'm on the 5 minute. It's the 5 minute candle creating this zone. Right. Crosses over. Right now I'm looking for buys. This is pulled in here. It hit the 618 fib. Right. So it's so it's here and here. Whoops, it ain't. Oh, 618. So just watching it because it could start selling to retest. You don't know, but you just got to be careful. Let's see, it comes here into the 5, the 6-1 fib levels, right? Pull back, pull back. Doesn't always do that, but right. But here, right, I can come in, right, and I can literally get in with bullish momentum under prices. I mean, the moving averages are under the price. My stop loss is going to go here mentally, right? If you want to have a stop loss, I would not put it here, right? Logically, under the last low. Now, it doesn't mean I do this to this risk, right? My risk, I always have it here, but I don't put my stop loss there. Right? But I can go in, right? I can, like, there's no rules as to it must go 1 to 3, right? I just milk it right here. See, if I go onto the 1 minute, right, I can take this money in here. Then it starts creating bullish patterns. And in here, I go to my signal starter. Have a look. Thirsty, right? Okay, I start getting buys because it's curling up, right? So this is a base. This is acting as support here. I can take this buy. I can take this buy. It's above the moving average. I'm only taking buys above, right? So even if I would get in this and have a pullback, I don't, it doesn't worry me. Like this trend has just started. So here, and you'll see this over and over and over again. You can get in here, you can get in here, you can get in here. Pushes out, creates a bullish pattern. Now, right. So in here, this is grey. You wouldn't get in, but what I'm saying is this here, you can scale in. This, right? Here, you're in. See this green? Green. Boom. Let me just go. Right? Green. So it's green, green. It's telling you to get in. Above the moving average. Boom. Pulls back. Right? I'm not taking any sells. I'm looking what, right? You're here, you're in here. Me, I'm taking profit. So what I do is you can use trend things as well. I just put a trend line up. Right. I see an indecision. I'm out. Right. This here. Going with. Take my money. This is bullish. Now I'm going to wait to see what happens. Right. What do we see here? Okay. Bullish pattern. So I can see that. Now you can get in. Right. So then I put on my signal sniper. Right. And I can get in here if I wanted to because we're buying. See? Buying, buying, we're buying. And on the 3 minute, referencing the 3 minute. Look at it. This is all buying. Bullish pattern, buy. Another bullish pattern. Bullish, bullish, buy. Okay. But here I've got my London one. London one, right? You see what I'm doing? I take my zone, I can make money off it, pulls back, make money off it, take the sniper signals. I look for bullish patterns, bullish pattern, right? 618, double top this is not bullish. Now we're under. Right? This could do anything here. This is very obvious. This is obvious. This is extremely obvious. Bullish flag, boom. Right? London one, right? London one, see at the top? And I go London two an hour later. I can take my money. Boom. Volume kicks in. Right? There's my money. Off the zone. 5 minute candle. Right? See in here? London one, London two, London three. All right. Then I go to London 3 here, and I can start making money off that. Right. So I don't have my stop loss just here because look what happens, right? Okay, I'm analyzing this here, right? This is created as an impulse, a correction, right? Market moves, market moves. But in here, right? And then I go to New York. Right? But in these, I can also do the 15-minute. I don't want to confuse people, but it's literally the 15-minute candle. Right? Boom. I can just get in here and get 10 points. Right? I can do that for Asian session as well. Right? And just come in and grab 10 points, 5 points, 10 ticks, 10 pips. Right? Easy money. This is looking quite bullish. It's to come up. Right. And then from these zones, if I go into New York, 5 minute, right? This was disgusting. See all the wickies. This is yucky. See, this wicks out. And you'll see it just looked horrible in the 1 minute as well. But this zone is where you can buy and sell out of. This zone. You don't have to go to the next one. I just have that, right? Because these zones all work. Okay, sometimes you miss it, but these zones all work. You can buy out of it, you can sell out of it. 15-minute, Where is it? Beats me. So all I'm doing is going in for a couple of ticks, or if there's momentum, I can stay in. Right? If you go on to NASDAQ, for example, if you're on NQ, right, just this tiny little bit from the 15-minute. And again, this is underneath. I wouldn't even take that. Right, this is on the 15-minute. Right, you can see, you just go in. Right, beautiful. Get in. You don't need much. If I buy, you can see, oops, right, how just a tiny bit, right? Oh my goodness, you know what I mean? I've got this all mixed up. Right, if you're getting in, right, you can see how quickly I use micros. But see, you can just go in quick, get right, that there is, 10 points, 10 points, 40 ticks, right? $200. Boom, boom, done. Okay, boom. Just a little bit. You can take it if it's. See, I stay in if something's moving, right? But these zones, right? Let's see again here. This is underneath. I like using the dirty German. Right, boom, underneath. I need selling. UK. See how there's not as much volume, see the candles, but you can get a movement here. That's why I started off. Right, underneath. See, boom. This here was beautiful. Canadian. This is for futures. Go to the 1 minute. Right. You can see it just starts curling over. So I can, when you really put this on your chart and you go, oh, okay, this is money here. But use your logic. Um, put this in here. Like if you go onto here and put your signal, sniper signals on. Right. See, you get a sell underneath, get in, stay in. Right. Right. Pulls back. What do we have underneath? Boom. Right now, what's it doing? Okay, look, it's creating this pattern. The market just repeats itself. So I look to the left, it's probably going to come down to this area here. Right, so I can start selling. I can literally start selling in here, even if it pulls back. But depending on your account. This is not very volatile, so you know. So depending on what size account, Right. Put in a few contracts. Okay. See, selling, bearish selling here, signal sniper. Right. I can sell, even though this is above, I can start selling because it's bearish, but make sure it's a bearish pattern in a downtrend. I'm going to go 3 minute. I hope this is making sense. This is a pullback, pullback, boom, pullback, boom, right? Bearish, boom. Okay, easy money. Hope that helps.